Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. So in this video I'm going to be talking about a series that I'm going to be doing over the course of the next several months, and it's covering hold on, let's see here, Kelty Lawrence Spellcraft of the Dark Goddess. And this is a Kindle edition book. I am going to actually get it physical. I'm actually waiting until I move in October to actually start buying physical books. I actually have a bookshelf on my wish list. It's actually what is it? It's actually it's like you hang on your wall. So when my room that I'm going to be living in, when you walk in, the closet, the metal closet, is up against this wall right here, to your left. But there is a bare wall. Like, okay, here's the entrance right here, so it's right there. And I'm going to actually put the bookcase on that wall, and then I'm going to put I'm gonna have another one for like my incense and my oils and stuff like that, and I'm also going to put that probably up against it, probably on the same wall, or I may put it on one side of the thing. I don't know exactly for certain. When I go back there next Thursday, I'm going to look to see if there is room. I can put shelving up. But anyways, so this book is Kindle until I basically get a bookshelf and I can get physical. So what I'm doing in this series of videos is I'm going to basically give you my impression of how good the chapter was. It's kind of like a little mini multiple book review or chapter review. Along with that, I will actually be making the things that are in the book, and I will give you guys the recipe. It'll be down below in the description section, so that way you guys can make it at home and everything. And I'm going to actually be honoring the different aspects of the Morrigan and doing the path workings and all that type of stuff. So that is going to be something that is going to be taking up a lot of my time. And I am going to be doing the Feast of the Morrigan as well. But yeah, I mean, I've dedicated myself to Morrigan, and it's not going to be an easy road. I know that. I actually Random Witch actually was talking about transformation today, and I asked a question about, do you view the Morrigan as a goddess of transformation? I do, because she has the ability to transform everything that she touches, and she is an extremely, she's not a fluffy goddess like Aphrodite's a fluffy goddess, it seems. Though if you look at her epithets, she's not fluffy like she who sits upon the grave and the killer of men. When they're in the ocean, she has the ability to kill men that are in the ocean. So I don't really think that any of the goddesses in these ancient societies was fluffy. I think they were hard, and they could be very brutal. But the Morrigan is beyond hardcore. She has the ability, and I do agree with her. I do agree with Random Witch that the Morrigan does have the ability to tear you apart. You look at her mythologies, all over the place. She's a very, very, very demanding and harsh goddess. So I'm going to be exploring her different aspects and faces of the Morgan, and to better understand her as a whole, and better understand where she plays in Irish mythology. So, part one is who is the Morgan? Now, there was an introduction. It says here, the Call of the Morgan. The beauty and might of this goddess lie not only in her connection to the cycle of death, but also in her ability to mold her power and gifts to the current situation, to the needs of men and women, to the requirements of the gods. Michelle Skye, Goddess Alive. Goddess Alive. The Morgan flies through the pages of history and myth like an uncontainable whirlwind. Upon ancient battlefields she appeared as a raven, her wild shrieks and battle cry killing men where they stood. Or she's a beautiful, lusty maiden one minute and a fearsome hag the next. So you don't really know the faces or the face of the Morgan. She's a lot of times they connect her with like the Valkyrie or the Norns of Norse mythology. That is, that's how she's viewed and connected in the aspect of war and fate and death. I really liked the introduction to this book. I really, really did. In fact, the introduction is what hooked me into the book. Just the imagery of the introduction was just beyond amazing, and I really, really happened to love it. So, for me, from my own personal opinion, the introduction doesn't hook you into the book, you're probably not going to finish reading it, because there's always this rule, any book, if you don't get hooked on the first chapter, you're not going to finish the book, because your mind's going to wander and want to do other things. But yeah, I mean, it was an excellent introduction. Stephanie really had the introduction down. Very eloquent, very visual. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll be back tomorrow to cover part one of the book. And so I'll see you around until next time. May you be blessed. Bye.